Nimekasirika. Mimi nataka niulize speaker. Mimi nimebeba mkono nimekaa pale kwa room. Masaa mangapi? Na wewe unajua mimi ndio nilikuwa naongea mambo ya SHA. Naongea mambo ya SHA, naongea mambo ya healthcare. Na mimi sasa hiyo tulikuwa platform yangu. Wana speaker kuuliza mambo ya Duale kama ako pale. Ndio isikue huko nje napiga kelele when is there. Mimi nabeba mkono na nimekaa pale. Umemaliza hiyo ya kwanza ya pili, umechukua hiyo line watu wangapi? Unasema ule, wanakuambia wabunge wote wanasema Peter Salasya apatiwe nafasi ya kuongea. Kwa sababu mimi napika naongea maneno yenye naenda direct kwa mwananchi. Umekataa kunipatia. Sasa mimi nilikuwa na issues za kuuliza Duale. Number 1. Nimeona juzi hospitali ilikuwa inauliza, hospitali ilikuwa na claims za 1 million. 1 million nilikuwa nimeulize na mmemlipa 22,000. Sio ni jokes. Ndio unaona sasa hospitali za private zinakataa mambo ya SHA. Na nilikuwa nataka nimuulize, wewe unaona hospitali ilikuwa inadai for 60 years since NHIF ikuwe katika uongozi, imeenda peke yake na 33 billion. Na 33 billion ilikuja wakati 2022. Wakati 2022 walifanya nini? Wakati 2022 walikataa kulipa pesa ya edu afya, na ile pesa linda mama. Ndio hiyo pesa ikapile 2023 budget ikafika 33 billion, mkatoa hiyo maneno. That is what I wanted to raise. Lakini ukaninyima nafasi uongea. Ukaninyima nafasi.
Pole mwash. Pole mwash. Pole. Sorry mwash. Sorry mwash.
Mimi nataka niwaulize. Na nilikuwa nataka niwaulize. Wanasema mambo ya ati wameregister watu kwa SHA. Alikuwa anataka 29 million. Na NHIF ilikuwa inalipa hospitali monthly, na hata ilikuwa na investment ambayo ilikuwa inafanya after imelipa hospitali yote. Lakini hii for only 1 year imekuwa nayo iko na pending bills ya 43 billion. Sasa mnadanganya watu.
Wakenya wenzangu.
Mnadanganya Wakenya. Alafu mnadanganya watu ati 29 million ndio wameregister. So wameregister. So what? Are they paying those premiums? Those were the pertinent issues that I really wanted to ask. Na niwaambie the main function, the main purpose of SHA should be a scheme that pulls together resources. And these pooled resources, they can now be channeled. You cannot make an insurance scheme depend on exchequer. Lakini wetangu umeninyima.
Pole mwash.
Kazi yako unaambia wabunge wanaenda, lakini ukweli.
Are you going mwash? Kwani umekasirika? Why are you going?
Pigie makofi. Na unajua watu walimweleka next time wataangusha kura. Hata hiyo speaker yataonea kwa view sasa. Acha niende.
Sawa mwash. Pole mwash.
Acha niende.
Sawa.
I reveal to you something that's happening maybe in the parliament. You know, and that is where we need to have independent parliament. And the State House or executive should not have a role in electing those chairmen. And what is killing the parliament today is what we call committees.
How?
Committees. How? You remember when I was somebody like me, for example, I'm one of the victims of the people who have suffered because I was in the Committee of Agriculture. I was in the Committee of Regional Development. I was in the Committee of Regional Integration and all that. But when I went against, right, I was removed and put in the Committee of ya chakula ya bunge ya supu ya huko.
Catering.
So, what does that tell you?
Who is the appointing authority for the chairperson?
That is the point
of these committees.
Now that is the point. Now you are coming. Executive having the role in choosing. So if they can, like for example, when we were against the KPC, so they just call the chairman of the committees and vice chairs, give us the quorum, and they pass it. But you see, people like us, we still have a say because we can do oversight, but because we know our people will do what will get development at the CDF levels. So the parliament is not compromised at the CDF level. It's comprised at the
Committee
level and the positions, and those who are going for in the state house to be given maybe a road and whatever, and given some small stipends and whatever. So that is where the problem is. But if we can amend the law and say that the let those people who are in committee, for example, I'm a Bachelor of Commerce, bank finance. That's why you can see I can argue with the Kinandini and I tell them, you are lying to the Kenyans on these and these and these issues. Because I should be in the committee of, for example, finance or be in the committee of the budget because of the experience, because of the professional and what it takes me there. But because we are in not even a regime, a capture, whereby the parties, and I think we should amend. And Kenyans should be very careful if they really want the vibrant parliament to make sure that executive or the political parties stops at the point where the election stops. Is it okay? So that now when the members of parliament are there, let them have their own independent decisions. Let someone be in this committee on the basis of maybe region. For example, I'm in the region of agriculture. Let me be placed there because I'll talk about sugar qualifications and all those stuff. Then that PG holding in the state house, that is where the rain starts beating us. And if they are serious that we are looking at the parliament, don't talk about the CDF. If you remove CDF, now it will be more worse. Because it will be like, I have to go and kneel in the state house. I want a class. I want the functions of these, most so the education. That is why it is.
I want bursary for my...
You can't build a local police station when a community wants a local police station.
In fact, now you are getting it. And that is what the Kenyans should know about the function of this thing. Look, I have built like MTC, very magnificent one. Because of that, CDF, we have built TTI, very executive one. Because, and I don't have to go to the national government. We have bought like almost 10 buses to the schools because of that.
Remember, representation, oversight, and legislation.
Now, because
you shouldn't have to beg, because it is essentially not your work to bring development to your people.
Look at this. I wanted a bus for example, the KMTC. Now, you tell the PS, like, I want it. You say, you are not singing our river. You know, so that you can get it direct from the national government. And if you are speaking, there's something will not even want to interact with you because their job is going to be at risk.
Sasa yoni function gani? That one of calling.
No, that's what I'm telling. Because I'll be forced to go and look for these petty things to go in the ministries. And you know now they're below, you are with this person and I'm the one who gave you this job. So as a nation, we should even increase this body, these CDF things, so that resources can be channeled directly to the constituency or the sub-county levels and all that. And then members, let us do the oversight.
You still haven't sold me because there's nowhere that the constitution requires you to build schools.
No.
It doesn't.
The question is about, I'm doing oversight, right? The executive is the one that has got everything. Senor. So if
you're oversighting the executive.
You're oversighting the executive. You saw
closer to the mic, yes.
You saw recently when the members of parliament were called corrupt, right? And that is the kind of the conversation. If the parliament can be that independent to be called corrupt, if they are doing their work, let them be called corrupt. But now, the question is, if you are doing that, and then still tomorrow you are going to walk into those offices that, oh, my school has collapsed, I want a class, I want this, then you will also think twice before you go into those offices. So what we are trying to say is that you want to be rest assured that as I'm going to do this oversight, are my people
taken care of?
And that is the big question that we are looking. But Latif, as you continue with this, your conversation, because your show is very, very interesting, and Kenyans are really following and taking a lot of talk about the independency of the parliament. And talking about that independency of that parliament is political parties. Political parties and post-election, like look at this broad-based thing today. You ask me a question, broad-based. So broad-based. And then in the parliament, so anything that comes from executive cannot have a third eye. Because this is a government thing. We are in the coalition of working together, whether good or bad.
Yeah.
You see?
So the oversight function falls. I find that your proposal quite interesting. That you basically are saying that even political parties should not be able to whip their members once elected to parliament.
Yeah.
But then what's the job then of a political party?
Now, the political parties, I think, because they have lost what you call the principles. Right? Look, right now we are talking about the 10-point agenda.
Yeah.
They are still talking about the 10-point agenda for the last 2 years. I don't know, 3 years or after the 2 years. They're still talking about, and they're still saying that we want to go into coalition. Are you getting
so they're not focusing on
the political parties have lost the principle, like for example the Democrats in United US and the people of US or Americans, they know what do the Democrats stand for, what do the Republicans stand for. That is what now the Kenyans, the Kenyan political parties imekuwa vikiosk ya kukulia a briefcase. Unaona?
Yeah.
So because of that, we must also have a direction as a nation and fix it. So you are called, this is a show fixing.
Yeah.
So we must fix this thing of political parties.
Okay. So shikilia hapo.
We're
completely out of time. But thank you so much, Honorable Peter Salasya.
Hi guys, this hyacinth represents the state of our nation. Stagnation, corruption, tribalism. Our struggle to achieve a better Kenya. If you look behind me, you'll see the sun rising. And this symbolizes a new beginning. It symbolizes hope, a fresh start, a new Kenya. The only way we can have a new Kenya is if we have a new set of leadership, new faces, younger faces with new ideas. If we change systems and elect leaders and not politicians, we desperately need a new generation of leadership. And Youth 47 on the 13th of January will birth hope. Youth 47 seeks to encourage, to support, to build, to push for new, young leadership. On the 13th of January, Kenya will experience a rebirth. We have called upon young people who believe that they have the best interest of this nation at heart. Young people who believe that they are not politicians, but leaders. So on the 13th of January, we ask you to stand with us, pray with us, support us and believe in us. Have faith. We will be launching Youth 47. We believe that a newer, younger, fresher generation is the only way to change Kenya. God bless you. God bless Kenya. And I hope you're ready for a new Kenya from the 13th of January.
I don't know